And viewers, we were also able to get access for you the exclusive visuals, a sneak peek, so to speak, of inside of the temple, how the construction has been going on and how there are not just the main temple but also other temples like the Jatayu temple, the Sita Mata temple, the Shiv temple as well, which has a lot of historical significance. We have gotten the sneak peek, the visuals from inside the temple premises. Take a look. Well, Republic has gotten a sneak peek of the exclusive pictures from inside that help us understand the construction of the Ram temple, and behind me is a life-size model of the Ram temple with which the reference of which we understand how the construction is being carried out. The ground floor of the entire temple has also been constructed and has been completed. The Sanctum Sanctorum is something that is being done right now, and inside the Sanctum Sanctorum the Makrana marbles have been used, and the throne of the Lord Ram has been set up as well. In fact, it is all ready for 18th of January when the idol will be placed on the Makrana marble throne that has been constructed. Apart from that, of course, we are also looking at how the construction of other temples is also being carried out. We have gotten these pictures that help us understand how the Jatayu temple, how the other temples as well are also completed, and there are the Sita Mata temple, the Shiv temple and various other temples in and around the main temple that have been completed. And in fact, the aesthetic work is only left because these will be the temples that will also be shown to the VVIP delegates who will be coming on the 22nd of January, and they will be passing by these temples as well. Now, Jatayu temple is another temple that has been done. The Shiv temple is the one that has been a historically significant temple as well. In fact, we have also been told that the Shivling that has been hundreds of years old, in fact, it is said to be the same Shivling over which the King Dashrath used to carry out their puja and rituals as well. That Shivling has been kept, and the mandir around it, the temple around it, has also been completed as well. Apart from that, we are also looking at the entire pathway of the temple that has been completed so that the people who will be coming in, over 8,000 of those devotees who will be coming in, will be given a pathway to go inside of the main temple so that they can take their places as and when the Pran Pratishtha or the consecration ceremony takes place on 22nd of January. With video journalist Bipin Mori, I'm Priyanka Sharma reporting from Ayodhya for Republic. Now, viewers, across the country, there are people who are coming into Ayodhya, bringing their offerings for Lord Ram, for specifically the 22nd of January as well. One such story is that from Mathura, where a group of people had brought 1,000 kgs of offerings for Lord Ram. Let's take a look at this report to understand more. Just like from Mathura, there has been another very unique story that has come to light from Vadodara, where a VHP worker, in fact, had been making an incense stick, which is 108 feet long. In fact, he had been making it since the last 6 months, and it had its own special chariot that they had brought via road from Gujarat to Ayodhya. Let's take a look at this report to understand how the people of Gujarat have brought their offering to Ayodhya. Today it has already started, and the offerings for Lord Ram have already started coming in from the rest of the country. And one such image I would like to show our viewers. Right behind me is the 108 feet long agarbatti or incense stick that has been brought in from state of Gujarat. And this in fact has been made of all the Havan Samagri here, and they are in fact, they are lighting this entire agarbatti, this entire incense stick. and the grandiose with which the kind of offerings are coming in and are being celebrated in Ayodhya, that also tells us the kind of the stage at which the 22nd of January consecration ceremony will also take place, and how this incense stick in fact had also been lit by the main priest Nritya Gopal Das Maharaj, who had just come in here and he had lit this entire incense stick. And this is essentially all of the Havan Samagri on a stick that has been made over the course of 6 months by several of the VHP workers, and you can see how they are in fact present here, and they are burning the incense stick and making sure that this is their offering to Lord Ram that has started on the day when the Pran Pratishtha rituals have also begun in the temple itself. And now we are also looking at the side by side the temple construction work that is also being carried out, Nikita. The idols around the main idol of Ram Lala that are being carved out, the doors that had been installed, the several pillars of the Parkota that are being engraved, the east side of the Parkota wall that will be completed by the 22nd of January, so that the people who will be coming there, the devotees, the VVIP movement that will be there, they will be able to witness, to understand how exactly this entire temple is going to be built and how it is going to look once it is completely completed, not just on 22nd of January, but also perhaps from in this year itself, when this entire temple is going to be completed. Now viewers, people with their own expertise in fact are offering it for the consecration ceremony. We interacted with one such artist from Jaipur who has in fact made the main Bhog Thal that will be offered to Lord Ram on the 22nd of January. In this Bhog Thal, there will be the offerings of ghee and other Havan Samagri that will also be offered during the consecration ceremony. A lot of unique features to this Bhog Thal that has been made out of gold and silver. Let's take a look at this report to see how that offering will be made on 22nd.
So we have bought a silver Bhog Thal here with 4 bowls and 1 kalash. So if you look at this entire Bhog Thal, the base of the Bhog Thal is made of 24 karat gold plated, and the entire rest of the Bhog Thal is made of pure silver. So we have invested a lot of time, and we've read a lot of textbooks and just try to understand how to design this. So if you would see this thing, the base is made of Hanumanji, who's carrying the Bhog Thal with 4 bowls. Do you want me to explain the entire form?
Yes. So we are looking at a lot of significance as far as the shlokas on this inscribed in this as well, and also walk us through the details of it and where it will be placed on 22nd of January, how it will be used on the consecration ceremony.
For sure. So these shlokas, there are 15 shlokas that you would see in this one. So this Bhog Thal actually, these shlokas actually are from the 31st Sarga of Sundarkand, where Hanumanji reaches Ashok Vatika, meets Sita Maya, and he tells her that, I've been sent by your Ramji. But she's reluctant, she doesn't believe that. So he explains Sri Ram in 15 different shlokas where he describes his eyes, the calmness on his face, and the character that he has. So these 15 shlokas are on the outer side. On the center part, you would see the sun god, which again plays a very...
Another reflection of the Surya Vanshikal that is also reflected in the entire city as well, and it is going to be reflected on the 22nd of January.
Absolutely, you're right. And also Surya Dev plays a very important role right before when Ramji was heading towards Lanka. So he was, they say, a bit nervous about it. So Agastya Rishi had come, and they had a yagya, and they prayed Lord Surya, and then that's when he gets all the power and all the strength, and he comes back.